What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. The last time we met, I talked about how to apply for universities in Germany, and I talk about the documents you need and how you go about it, how you apply it, and so on. But today we are going to talk about how you can apply for visa. So let's say you've applied for the school, you get admission. The first thing I will advise you to do is that uh, most of the times the visa application get at a peak within September. It's better when you get admission, you start processing for the visa, because you need to book an appointment, and sometimes it takes a long time to do that. So I'm going to tell you how you can do it, or the documents they will ask you to bring along. So first of all, they'll ask you to pay €75, and it's not refundable. So if you are being denied for a visa, they will not refund you that money. First thing you have to do is to download the application for national visa. There's application for German national visa. So when you download it, you can then fill it. You can fill it, and then you add the documents that I'm going to talk about with it. You need your passport, of course, your passport, and all these documents I'm going to talk about. You need original and their photocopies. You need the original, then you do 2 photocopies. You need the original, then you do 2 photocopies of each document. You get your passport, you do photocopy of the passport information page, where your picture, your date of birth and place of birth, those nationality, those documents, those informations are, you just do 2 copies of that page. You need passport picture, 2 of them. You also need your university certificates, the original and 2 copies, transcript, original and 2 copies, your university entrance certificate, original, 2 copies. If the program is taught in the German language, then definitely you need you need a certificate to prove that indeed you studied the language before you can do. But most of these international programs are run in English. So as I said in the previous video, you can just go to your university, former university, and request for English proficiency letter. If English is the official language of instruction in your university, you can just apply for that and they will give it to you. You also need to prove that maybe you are working, you are doing internship, whatever you are doing now before the visa. You might have to prove, you must show a document. You are doing your national service, any internship, you are working, you need to prove. You need also your CV. So 2 each, 2 copies each of these documents that I'm talking about. If you are married, you need your marriage certificate. If you have kids, you also need the birth certificate of your children. And then the most important thing is you need the acceptance letter from the university. So the original and then 2 copies. You need acceptance letter from the university, originals and 2 copies. You have to fill the application for the national visa. You have to fill the application for the national visa. You don't have to fill the Schengen visa. No, you don't have to fill that form. They have a form they call the national visa, German national visa form. That's the form that you have to fill. So when you fill that form, then you add it to all the documents I've mentioned. And then the last, financial proof. You need to prove that you can financially support yourself. There are 2 ways. There are 2 ways that you can prove these financial requirements. The first one is to open a block account, and you have to deposit a total of like €8,420. That's for a year, for the whole 1 year. It means that every month you will need 720 for your expenses. So that's 720 times 12, and that's the amount that you need to put in the block account. And that block account, you can't take any money from it unless you go to Germany and they will open it for you. Then each month you can take 720 euros from it till the 1 year. If your program is 2 years, then the following year, that one, no one is coming to inspect whether you have another 720 for each month or not. That one depends on you, how you survive. Whether your parents will send you money, you do a part-time job, whatever, they don't care. So they care for the first year, you should have that 720 times 12. You need that amount in a block account. If you don't have that money with you, then the another option is that you need an obligation letter. You need an obligation letter. So if you know someone in Germany, if you have a German friend and you have your parents maybe have stayed in Germany for long, they have German residence permission, and they are financially sound, they can go to a municipality in Germany and then request for this obligation letter, and the person will send it to you and you add it. The obligation letter means that the person who is sending you the obligation letter is going to take care of you, is going to support you financially, he is going to take care of everything, your needs, everything. So that's another option. But if the person sponsoring you is in your country right now, then when you are going for the visa interview, that person should go with you. Yes, if the person who is going to sponsor you is in your country right now, then the person will go with you at an interview date. So they will interview you, and when you finish, they will call that person and also interview. So sometimes if you say different thing and the person also come and say different thing, then that's where the problem will come. So that's it. That's the financial proof. The first of all is open a block account, deposits a total of 8,420 euros into that account, and you cannot take it. And then the next one is you can have an obligation letter from a German citizen. Sometimes it's better you get from a German citizen because they trust their own people than, yeah, you know anyone in Germany who can do that for you, willing to support you, not just doing for you but willing to support you, because trust me, this country you need a lot of money to survive here. Even in your first month or your first and second month, you need a lot of money to survive here. So you need someone who willingly supports you in that regard, a relative or anyone who wants to support you. The person can just do that. So these are the documents that you need. So you put all these documents together, go with these documents, and then they will be asking you some questions. So it's better you book the appointment early, because if it delay and the enrollment deadline pass, they will reject your visa. So guys, this is all for today. I hope I've explained a lot about this. The documents you need to gather all these documents, and then also book the appointment. You can go to the German embassy websites in your country, and they will provide a link for appointment booking. So as soon as you get your enrollment or admission, as soon as you get admission letter, it's better you start booking the appointment for interview. Then everything can go faster for you, and you can come and then settle down before the semester even starts. So I think that's all for today. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the interview with the embassy, what the questions they are going to ask you, what you have to say, what you need not to say, and you are good to go. So if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and then hit the like button, and then see you later, guys. Bye.
Why? No.
Oh, remove your hands.
No, baby.
No, sing.